So today I am testing out finally the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. Now everybody talks about this foundation, it's like the holy grail, and I've never gotten it before, which is a shame because my skin is not that great. So everybody says that this like covers really well and it just leaves a really natural finish, so I'm really excited to see if it lives up to the hype. So first things first, I'm just going to apply some of the Giorgio Armani. See, that's how you know that I don't use fancy products, as I can't even pronounce what they are. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, whatever that is. And I'm interested to see if this is gonna do a good job covering up a lot of the redness that I have, because even though I have actually more of like a yellow undertone, my skin gets really red, and I think that's because I did Accutane, like a couple years ago, and my skin's just been a lot more sensitive since then, so I always kind of have, a little bit of a red undertone. So we'll see if it does a good job covering that. I got the color 2CO Cool Vanilla, and I got one that's a little bit darker than what I normally get just because it's summertime, it's July in Florida. What I typically wear is the shade Shell in the Clinique foundation. So I got this one, which is the Cool Vanilla, and I'm a little worried it might be like too dark. But it says Cool Vanilla. I feel like anything that is vanilla, it can't be that dark. And I used to be just a die-hard beauty blender girl, and actually just within the last couple months, I've been doing like a stippling foundation brush. I just used this basic one from, her name's not even on here, the Sonia Cashew. It's from Target. And I don't know, I just feel like it just is better coverage. It's more full coverage, but I might try it with the foundation brush first. And then if it looks like it's sitting on the skin, I'll go back in with the beauty blender. So let's see how this goes. Put a generous heaping. That color looks good, I think. Oh my goodness. It might actually be, oh, it's actually kind of light. It's kind of light, actually. I was thinking it was gonna be too dark, but I think it actually looks nice. Wow. I don't know if you can see, but it's a really pretty finish. If this is what it looks like with a foundation brush, I feel like if you used a beauty blender, it would look like you're not even wearing anything, because this looks really natural. It looks really pretty. Okay, let's keep going. I like this. Covered. I'm putting like that much. I know if I'm using too much. Yes, we'll see. It's doing an amazing job of covering up the redness. And you can see, a little bit poking through, but I don't hate it, because at that point it looks more pinky than like redness, like more of just a natural flush or like a little blush. Ooh. And it spreads really well. Oh my gosh. Wait. This is actually a great color match. Here's a problem, like here's my arm. My arm is like brown, but like my neck and my face, probably because I like slather them with sunscreen, they're like 3 full shades darker than my arm is like 3 shades darker than my face, but this actually looks nice. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. Should I put on some concealer? I kind of like don't even want to put on concealer because I feel like I really like this just completely natural look. You know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna do concealer. I'm not. We're just gonna go for the, I don't know, they call it the clean girl look. I feel like ugly people like they can't pull off like clean girl look, but with this foundation, like, I might. So I'm actually also using for the very first time this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying pressed powder. And this is actually something I usually always go like high end for my powders. This is the first time I'm doing like just a drugstore powder because the reviews have been so good. And typically I use the, what do I use? I typically use the Laura Mercier setting powder, just the translucent one, but I'll be honest, it's not like my favorite. So I'm hoping that this NYX one, which was like $8, it's like better than the $40 powder. I would be shook. If I could open this. As I was filming the powder, my camera literally like just stopped recording. But I actually really like this powder. I think it set everything really pretty. And this is definitely like 9.5 out of 10. Would love a little more coverage, but honestly, I'm really happy with how everything looks. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.